Hello everybody, welcome back to April's on a Budget. I'm April and today I'm going to be cash stuffing our week 1 for October. But before I do that, I want to go over our September closeout. So what we paid in September. I wanted to start this video with what we paid because I've just noticed a lot of comments in my previous videos about, I should be showing how much we pay for bills and all of that. And I actually have, but I usually do it toward the end of the video. So I'm assuming people tune out before I get to that part and then comment on it. So anyway, for the month of September, oh, that's a crow you're hearing, or blue jay going by. Okay, so for September, this is the closest I can get it. So this is running from September 22nd to October 5th. This is just our bill payment, not our debt repayment. So as you can see, and I'm not going to go over all of the numbers because it's fairly boring. This is our total income. This is our total bills. This was what was due. And then this is what we paid, which is just what was due. And that's it. So this is our minimum payments that we made on our credit cards and our water. And that pretty much summarizes our bill payment, just so people know the bills are paid. And then we have $139.11 left over to roll over into next pay period on October 6th. We carried over from last month, or from last pay period, I believe around $60. So I guess that's what our carryover is going to be, hopefully, every month. And then eventually, if this number gets big enough, we'll just use it for a debt repayment. But for now, I'm going to leave it in there as a buffer. So that's our bills paid for the month of September. And now I'm going to go into our debt repayment. I'm sorry, my camera is having a hard time focusing. I think it's just because of the lighting in here. It's dark outside, so I don't have natural light. I just have, sorry, I had to pause for a second there. My daughter saw a deer in the yard. Well, sees a deer. Is there 2 deer out there, sweetheart? Oh, yeah, look at that. Is it a mommy and a baby or just 2 deer? Oh, it is a mommy and a baby. Oh, no, that's a buck. Anyway, country living, it's fun. Okay, so I tried to zoom in on this a little while ago and it didn't work. So I'm just going to pull it up here like this. For our minimum payment, what I did was I did our minimum payment due, and then I did the actual amount that we actually paid on debt in that 1 month period. So from September 8th to October 5th. Now, these numbers are not completely accurate because we haven't actually got to October 5th yet. And because we both do side hustles, we may pay more on debt between now and next week when the 5th of October comes. So, but this is what we've paid up to now. So for credit card number 1, and that is our large credit card, it's the biggest one that we have. Maybe someday I'll do a debt confession, but Tyson and I sat down, had a discussion about it, and decided, you know what, some things are just better left private. So we didn't include it. I'm not going to do a debt confession, but I will tell you what our minimum payments are and what we actually paid. So for credit card number 1, minimum payment due was $243. And in that frame of time, that 4-week period, we paid $600. So more than double the minimum. Credit card number 2, this is Tyson's credit card, minimum payment due was, it's actually less than $120 now. When we started doing this, the minimum payments were $120, and we've just left it at $120. So as the card is coming down, the minimum payment obviously is coming down, but we've just left it as $120, which is what we pay out of our main pay. And then what we actually paid on that credit card this month was $265. So that was a nice little bonus there. And then on my credit card, my minimum payment, same thing as up here. It used to be $97. It's a little bit less than that now. We still pay we leave it as $97 as what we record as the minimum payment. And then the actual payment put on that card was $300. And then for our property taxes. So our property taxes are behind but we're making a, this is the one that we're putting kind of as much as we can into at the moment. So what we figured out that we have to pay between now and December 31st bi-weekly is $200 or $100 a month. Excuse me a second. Is $100 bi-weekly. So we pay $200 a month, and then that will get it paid off before December 31st. However, we paid $500 in this last month. So we're doing really well with that one. One more month, actually, it'll be paid off. And then our water, minimum payment for water is $62, and the what we paid was $62. So once this is taken care of, and then we start paying for this year's taxes, January 1st, this minimum payment will come down by, I believe it's $25 bi-weekly. So that $25, I'm going to put it here to increase this payment. And then all this extra money that we're putting here, we'll be putting here to get rid of this one. And then just continue doing what we're doing on the larger ones. And I know Dave Ramsey says you should start off with your smallest amount and put everything there. But for me and the way my mind works, I would rather know that everything is coming down a little bit at a time. And one of them is coming down a lot. Anyway, so our minimum payments are $722 in total, and the amount of debt that we paid this month was $1,727. So the $722 is what we pay out of our main income. So that is my pay and Tyson's pay from work before we pick up shifts or have pay at a higher rate of pay, or out, and then our side hustles. Sorry, I forgot what it was called. And then our side hustles. So this is just from our main pay at our regular rate. This is what we pay, $722. So everything else that we pay is from side hustles and from the extra money that we earn at our regular job. So our overpayment for this month from our additional income was $1,005 over the minimum payment. So I'm very, very happy with that number. Most people are. There's a lot of people who are, well, most people are extremely, extremely supportive in the comments of our journey, and we really, really appreciate it. But I'm one of those people who, if you have a crowd of 10,000 people and 10,000 people are cheering you on and rooting for you to succeed, and one person just does this to you the whole time, for whatever reason, I let that person get to me, and I know I need to stop doing that, but I do. Like right down to you know, my favorite comment was, you should do a video without showing your hands so much. I'm like, it's a budgeting video. We all show our hands. I literally probably know the face of, I think, 5 of the people I watch. Everybody else, I only know what your hands look like. Anyway, let's count some cash. Okay, so let's make sure can I zoom out a little bit? I think I zoomed in there. Now I need to zoom back out. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so, oh geez, I did it again. I really have to stop doing that. Oh well, now I've done it now. I might as well just keep going. I'll have to put that little happy face up again. Okay, so for my wallets, I don't have very much left over this week, which I will explain. So my spending money, I ended up going to Costco like I said I was going to, and getting Abigail's Halloween costume. So that is now done. Fuel. I ran out of fuel because I went to my daughter's 2 extra times this week, and to work, not to visit. Well, once was to visit, once was to work. So I'm out of fuel, and I ended up having to fuel up. Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to fuel up last night just to make sure that I had enough gas in my car to drive my son to work this morning. But I used today's fuel money to do that. So I'm actually, I mean, it's fine. I'll still have enough, hopefully, for 2 weeks. We'll see. Or for the next week. We'll see. Anyway, groceries, only $5 left in here. But we still have quite a bit in our grocery envelope on top of the fridge. So I think that'll be okay. And Abby has nothing left in hers. What did she buy this week? I can't remember. Might have been M&Ms, but I don't really remember. And oops. Oh, look, I did it again. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna like edit that clip right out because I don't feel like doing that again. Okay, so, oh, that's what I was gonna do. My coin. Let me do this off camera. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm just going to put my coin in my little cauldron. Tyson dropped off a ton of coin today for me. Oh, I still have coin in my purse. Oh, darn. Oh, that's okay. I'll do it after. I did that on camera again. Did you catch that? All right. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Anyway. Oh, I always get flustered. For my week 1 of October, just grab that out. And then let's give it a count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and $55. So $155. And I have tons of fives because last week when I took the money out of the bank, I remembered to get a bunch of fives. So I'll start with Abby. She gets $5 for her treat money. This is just pocket money. How she chooses to spend it is up to her. Usually she only spends $1 or $2 of this, and the rest of it is coin that goes in my potion container there. Groceries gets nothing. This will carry over now until our payday next Friday. Fuel only gets $20. I work 2 days this week, and I put the 20 in my tank last night, so it should be good. So 40 should be good for the week, counting what's in my tank. And then for spending, I get $20. Oh, I'm just going to set these aside because I don't feel like editing in that stupid happy face again on my wallet, and I know I'll have to. All right, so where am I going to start today? I'm going to start with syncing these ones. Yes. Oops. Again, Abby's costume is bought. It's finished. So I had 20 in here, and then I took the 20 out of my personal spends to buy it. It was like 33 something plus tax. So yeah, so her costume is now done. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. And then it will go at the back of one of my binders. I'm not sure which one, to gradually add to over the next year, but not anytime soon. Christmas. Where is my little notepad? Yes, Christmas is getting $20. I took out of here yesterday because I was at Costco and I bought Christmas present for Abby. I'm not going to say what it is because she's within earshot, but I did a little Christmas shopping, so it's dropped a bit. 50, 70, 90, and 100 is still in there. And then birthdays getting $10. This one you will notice has also dropped because I bought a birthday present for my granddaughter whose birthday is coming up next week. So next week? Well, within a week and a half-ish. 10, 15, and 20. And so now the next birthday is my grandson, who's going to be 5. And then self-care, I don't think I gave myself anything. No, I didn't. No self-care. Dine Out gets nothing, as per usual. And fur babies, they are getting $5, but I may need to beef this up. I actually might need to empty one of my savings challenges, or maybe even more than one. Miss Kitty, she's the oldest of our 3 cats. She's the mother of one and the grandmother of another one of our cats. She has like an open wound on her side. It was very swollen yesterday, And of course, because she has a lot of fur, you can't really see underneath it, but it wasn't there the day before, and it kind of looked like there was like a puncture wound there. So I'm assuming she was tangling with something outside, or it was like a cyst. But anyway, it's now gone down where there's no bump anymore, but there's still like a sore there. So we're going to keep an eye on it for a day or two. It's not infected. It's not pussing. It's not really red or anything like that. But anyway, we're going to keep an eye on it for a day or two. And if it doesn't go away, we're going to have to make a trip to the vet. And so I will have to use my savings challenges to do that. 5, 10, and 15. But I need to start making a more conscious effort to make sure I add to the cat's funds more for situations like that. Not that we ever have any. I think I've honestly jinxed myself. It's like I started putting money in their envelope and all of a sudden we have a potential vet visit coming up. Anywho. And if not, if it goes away all on its own, we'll use that for cat food. One of the things that we need to stop doing is we have our budget money set aside for groceries, and then we use that budget money for things like shampoos, medicine. Like when I say medicine, I mean like over-the-counter medication like Tylenol, Advil, that sort of thing. Yeah, just household stuff and cat food, which is very expensive. And if you're taking it out of your $200 grocery budget. So anyway, yeah, so I need to start making a more conscious effort to add to envelopes like this one, my medical envelope. In Canada, we have Medicare. There was a comment, a rather not so friendly comment, regarding me allowing my child to go out for Halloween instead of putting money in a medical envelope, which to me is completely, absolutely absurd. Of course, I'm not going to make her miss Halloween, but, or I mean, I can afford a $30 costume once a year. But anyway, I digress. Medical. This envelope is strictly for over-the-counter drugs such as Tylenol, Advil. I have allergies, as you can probably tell by my voice. I often sound very congested and scratchy. That's because I'm deathly allergic to our cats. So I do take allergy pills rather regularly, and then Abigail's vitamins, which she takes every day. So currently we're fully stocked on all of that, so we don't need anything like that right now, which is why I haven't made this envelope a priority. But fairly soon I'm going to have to, because that time of year is coming where my sinuses are going to start really acting up, and so I'm going to need to top this one up at some point, but not yet. I have time. Costco's not getting anything. Water is getting $10. So we put in our last water jug, this morning. Yeah, well, that was this morning. So we need to get more water. They're $5 a jug, and we get 5 jugs. So 5, 10, 15, 25. So now that is fully funded. And then septic is getting its usual 10. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. Household. This is another one that I need to start putting into more regularly, just because, well, putting into period, because I just haven't done it yet. So this is going to be for things like, it's supposed to be for things like laundry detergent, shampoos, toilet paper, paper towel, that sort of thing, so that we're not taking that money out of our grocery money, and then our grocery money would last a lot longer. So I need to start putting in there. Home renos, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon, same as car maintenance. And this will be my January 1st not debt snowball, sorry, bill snowball that I do. I did that last year and it worked really well. We owe nothing for subscriptions this year so far, because everything was fully funded and paid because of that last year. So, but I'm not starting that till January 1st. Next is family. Did I skip something? I feel like I skipped something. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Abigail is getting her usual 5. I feel like I've skipped something. Okay, so she has 20, 40, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 5, 5, 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, yeah, 145. I thought she was only at 140 for some reason. So she is at 100, 149 actually, because she's still got $4 in there. Oh, I hope I did this right because I feel like I'm missing something. So once this is fully filled out, then I will fill the tracker out on the back. If you noticed a little jump there in the edit, I checked my notebook and I was on the wrong page. I knew something seemed funny there. Okay, Andrew. Andrew is actually getting money this week. So I am going to give him $5.
This is for driving lessons, hopefully, but it's starting to appear he may not need them. And then I don't know what I'll do with it, but for now, it's driving lessons.
How's everybody being this week? How's weather being for you? Because our weather is just upside down and backwards. Okay, so all this extra money in here, by the way, is money that Andrew's setting aside for saving for a car. So I'm just going to add to his $5, 20, 40, 60, and 5. And then Sam and Jared are actually getting 5 this time. So they now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 35, 45. I can't fill out their tracker though because it is worth $20. So I'll have to wait till I stuff that one a little bit more before they get another siren. And then April is getting $10. Let me just pull all this out. All right, so let's see if I can find a 10. Yes, there's one. Okay. 20, 45, 55, and 56 is what I have in mind. I need to work a little harder on this one. Oh my goodness. But we'll see. And then Tyson. So Tyson gets his 20. He gives me this money for his car payment. It's not money that I contribute, it's money that he contributes. There's something outside my window making a weird noise below my screen, and I'm thinking it's an animal of some sort. We live in the bush. We live like literally in the middle of a forest. So we get lots of wildlife out here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Very nice. So let's make sure that's right. 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 50. All right. So pop that in, and I'm not done because I'm not out of money yet. I'm done. I have only missed something because I have 10 too much here. So what did I forget to put money in something? Oh no. Did I put my money in mine? Oh no. Did I not put the money in mine? Did I just hold on. Okay, just really quickly do some math here. 10, 11, no wait. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. 10, what? 10, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, oh my God. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 4 is what I should have. 6, oh, that's a 5. 65, 66. 20, 40, 50, 60, and 66. You know, it's incredible how the brain just kind of shuts off the second you hit record. It's a cash stuffing video, and I forgot to stuff my cash. Anyway, and then last but not least, my Disney envelope, which is getting its little 10 this week. That's okay. It all adds up. I need my other marker. I love that little coffin. I just think this is the greatest thing ever. It sucks that it would seem very strange to use it outside of Halloween. Because it's way better than the coffee cup that I was using before. I love that coffee cup, but it's Harry Potter, and I love Harry Potter. But you can't actually see the Harry Potter unless there's hot liquid in it. So, all right. So I will remember to throw my 10 in here. And so Disney now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 25, 35, 45, and 50. $450. And that is it, I think. So that wasn't a short video just because I went over the budget, the bills, because I went over the bills and debt payoff prior, but you know, it is what it is. It's a little bit longer, but what can you do? So I would like to thank everybody who has liked and subscribed and commented on my videos. That's it. I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Yes, next week. Bye, everybody.